There are cars, ordinary everyday vehicles that simply get you from point A to point B. And then there are cars that stir your soul, that make every journey feel like an event. Jaguar Land Rover builds the latter, crafting icons that are more than just transportation. They don't just make vehicles, they create the spirit of British motoring, infusing every model with heritage, innovation and a sense of adventure. Picture a Jaguar F-Type roaring through the Highlands, its engine echoing off ancient hills, the landscape blurring past as you chase the horizon. Or imagine a mud-caked Defender conquering the wild. These are more than machines. They're keys to adventure, unlocking places few dare to go. Jaguar is speed and elegance, the thrill of the drive itself, a blend of power and poise that turns every road into a runway. Land Rover is rugged reliability, the friend that never lets you down, built to tackle the toughest terrain and weather any storm. Together they fuel every driver's dream, from the adrenaline of the racetrack to the serenity of remote wilderness, offering something for every kind of explorer. These brands are woven into British culture, on screen, with royalty, and in the hands of everyday adventurers. They're as much a part of the national story as the landscapes they traverse. It's not just engineering, it's the feeling of invincibility in a Defender, the confidence to take the road less travelled and discover what lies beyond the next bend. Or the sophistication of a Jaguar, where luxury meets performance and every detail is crafted for those who appreciate the finer things. They're the backbone of British automotive ambition, representing decades of craftsmanship, innovation, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. For decades, they've enabled grand tours and wild escapes, becoming part of every adventurer's toolkit and inspiring generations to seek out new experiences. They're the start of great stories, yours included. Every journey begins with a sense of possibility, and these vehicles are the companions that make memories possible. That's why we love them. They're the promise of freedom, the thrill of the unknown, and the excitement of setting out with no limits. Jaguar Land Rover isn't just a company, it's the first chapter of your next epic journey. Adventure starts here, and the road ahead is yours to define. But what really happens when a digital saboteur targets a British icon like Jaguar Land Rover? Enter the cyber attack. A modern threat that can strike at any moment, often without warning. Forget the movie villains and their dramatic heists. This was no Hollywood script. It was real, unfolding in real time, and far more disruptive than anyone could have imagined. Jaguar Land Rover's factories rely on intricate computer systems orchestrating every part, every process, and every movement on the assembly line. These digital networks are the invisible hands that keep production running smoothly. But then hackers broke in, penetrating the company's defenses and locking everyone out of their own digital brain. Suddenly, the very systems that powered the factory became its prison. Production stopped cold, as if someone had changed all the locks overnight and thrown away the keys. The hum of machinery was replaced by an eerie silence. The only option left? Shut everything down, halt the machines, and try to contain the threat before it could spread further or cause even more damage. Imagine trying to build a car with scrambled instructions, missing parts, and no way to communicate with your team. Chaos reigned on the factory floor, leaving everyone confused and frustrated. The lights went out, robots froze mid-task, and the world's most desirable cars stopped rolling off the line. The entire operation ground to a halt in a matter of minutes. This wasn't just a minor hiccup or a temporary glitch. It was a full-blown crisis that threatened the company's reputation and bottom line. The attackers struck at the very heart of the operation, causing maximum disruption with just a few lines of malicious code, proving how vulnerable even the biggest companies can be. It's a stark reminder that in today's hyper-connected world, invisible threats can bring even the mightiest giants to their knees, halting progress in its tracks. Sometimes the most dangerous weapon isn't a bomb or a gun, but a laptop in the hands of someone thousands of miles away, someone you'll never see coming. And just like that, the adventure paused, leaving a silent factory, unfinished cars, and a company racing to regain control. The immediate result? Silence. Solihull and Halewood, usually alive with energy, fell eerily quiet. Thousands of workers sent home, their daily rhythm shattered. Each day closed meant hundreds of cars unbuilt. Defenders, Range Rovers, Jaguars, all waiting for new owners. For Jaguar Land Rover, production is lifeblood. Stopping it is like halting a heartbeat. The financial hit was huge, but the blow to morale was even greater. Customers who'd waited months for their dream car faced indefinite delays. Meticulous plans and dreams, road trips, expeditions, suddenly on hold. The frustration was real. You've saved, planned, imagined every detail only to be told to wait. No one knew how long the pause would last. The silence in the factory echoed in homes everywhere. A dream deferred. This wasn't just a business problem, it was personal for thousands. The adventure, for now, was stuck in neutral. The impact didn't stop at the factory gates. It rippled outward. Suppliers, from leather makers to microchip producers, suddenly had orders frozen. Small businesses and lorry drivers faced empty schedules and uncertain futures. The entire automotive ecosystem felt the shockwaves. Showrooms became the front line, breaking bad news to eager customers. Sales staff struggled to maintain trust as delivery dates slipped. Even rental companies were hit. Adventurers found their dream vehicles unavailable. Imagine booking a Land Rover for Iceland's wild roads, only to be offered a basic hatchback instead. The chain reaction was global, affecting trips, businesses and dreams. All because of a cyber attack half a world away. The adventure industry is more connected and vulnerable than ever. One digital disruption and the open road narrows for everyone. Let's get personal. Imagine for a moment your ultimate dream trip. The one you've talked about for years, saved for and pictured in your mind 1,000 times. Maybe it's cruising along Australia's breathtaking coastline in a sleek Jaguar F-Type. The wind in your hair and the ocean sparkling beside you, or perhaps it's conquering Namibia's wild deserts in a rugged Land Rover Defender, feeling the thrill of adventure with every mile. You've mapped out every detail, chosen the perfect car to match your journey's spirit. That car isn't just a ride, it's the heartbeat of your adventure, the key to unlocking unforgettable memories. But then, out of nowhere, you get the dreaded call. Due to global supply chain chaos, your dream car is suddenly unavailable. The plans you've built start to unravel. The agency offers a bland, uninspiring substitute. The excitement fades and the magic you imagined is gone in an instant. Or worse, your off-road expedition is cancelled entirely because the Defenders never arrived. The adventure you dreamed of is simply out of reach. Years of planning, saving and anticipation suddenly thrown into uncertainty. All that hope and excitement now feels fragile. No other vehicle can offer the same thrill, the same sense of freedom, or the peace of mind you'd counted on. The disappointment is crushing. Your once-in-a-lifetime adventure, derailed by a cyber attack or disruption happening continents away, completely out of your control. It's a stark reminder that in our hyper-connected world, even the best-laid plans can be upended in an instant, no matter how prepared you are. The car isn't just transport. It's the soul of the journey, the companion that turns a trip into a story worth telling. When it's missing, everything changes. The story you hope to write takes a different turn. Sometimes the dream has to wait, the adventure is postponed, the excitement put on hold, and in those moments that wait can feel endless, leaving you longing for the journey that almost was. This isn't just Jaguar Land Rover's problem. It's a wake-up call for the entire travel industry. Modern adventure relies on digital networks, from vehicles to bookings. One cyber attack can disrupt plans for thousands, even those far removed from the source. Specialist travel companies, tour operators and rental fleets all depend on these vehicles. When production halts, their businesses and your adventures are at risk. It's a call for stronger digital security across travel and transport. The joy of travel is built on trust and reliability. This event shakes that foundation. We all need to be aware of these hidden vulnerabilities. The road ahead demands resilience, from companies and travelers alike. Behind every halted production line are real people, skilled workers, engineers and families. A shutdown means uncertainty, lost income and anxiety for entire communities. Local businesses feel the pinch as factory workers stay home. Beyond economics, there's the emotional toll. Adventurers' dreams put on hold, hope dimmed. These cars are more than metal. They're vessels for ambition and escape. The cyber attack broke a chain connecting human skill, passion and adventure. It's a reminder every product, every journey is powered by people. And when the line stops, it's not just business, it's lives interrupted. Yet, the spirit of adventure endures. Setbacks are part of every journey. True explorers adapt and press on. If the dream car isn't available, the adventure shifts, sometimes leading to unexpected joys. The best stories often come from overcoming obstacles. This crisis tests not just a company, but all who love to travel. It's a chance to support workers, show patience, and remember we're all in this together. The destination is sweeter for the challenges faced. Our plans may pause, but our dreams don't. The mountains, coastlines and wild places still wait. The spirit of exploration lives in us, not just our vehicles. This cyber attack is just another obstacle to overcome. Like the cars we admire, we'll find a way through. The journey continues, resilient, undaunted. Adventure never stops. As Jaguar Land Rover recovers, we're reminded how connected we all are. A problem in one factory can reshape adventures worldwide. This isn't just about cars, it's about trust, technology and human effort. Supporting each other makes our community stronger. The road ahead may be bumpy, but that's what makes the journey memorable. Let's keep moving forward together. The spirit of adventure, the thrill of discovery, and the people behind it all deserve our support. Thanks for joining us. See you on the road.